Hey there, I'm Jamie. Welcome. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I try to share a good mix of things here in terms of crystals and crystal healing, intentional living and intention setting, yoga, meditation. So it's a pretty good mix. So if you're not subscribed, you should. I'd love to see you again. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 crystals that are great for supporting Pisces energy. So we've just entered into Pisces season. So happy birthday, Pisces. I'm a Pisces, so happy birthday, me. And there's lots of crystals that can be really great for supporting Pisces energy. I'm just going to talk about 3 today so I can keep this video, fairly short and sweet. This is mostly directed towards Pisces sun, like if you are a Pisces sun sign. And this could benefit people who aren't Pisces sun sign as well, who might just need some more of that Piscean energy. So Pisces tend to be associated with, intuition and spirituality, like psychic powers and those intuitive powers. And it's associated with the water element and just kind of the idea of being sort of in flow of life and in flow with your emotions. So if you are a Pisces or you know a Pisces, you might be aware that there is a strong emotional component to that, as I think there's anywhere there's water, that water element present. So about, being connected to your emotions, being not in control of your emotions, but maybe being able to not let your emotions control you, right? So I'll start here. I've got a piece of amethyst, and amethyst is the traditional birthstone for the Pisces sign. It's also the birthstone for the month of February. And amethyst is a really nice one to work with because it is a spiritual enhancer. It's a good one for opening up the crown chakra, for tuning you into your spirituality, for getting you connected to that aspect, that part of yourself, for opening up to spiritual guidance, for intuitive guidance. And it can also provide protection spiritually, and psychically, if that kind of makes sense. So protecting yourself as well. It's a great one to work with for dream interpretation, which I think that is kind of nice for that Pisces, we sometimes get intuitive messages through our dreams, but we don't always understand how to interpret that, or, understanding when it's a message and when it's just like something because of something going on in your life. And so that's kind of the main reasons why I want to talk about amethyst in terms of Pisces and Piscean energy. So really just getting connected and calming the mind. It's good for opening up the mind or clearing the mind, I guess, of clutter and being more available in meditation, available to receive messages. Okay, so second one I'm gonna then talk about is Aquamarine. So I've got a piece of Aquamarine here. This is the traditional birthstone for the month of March, which again, a chunk of March falls into that Pisces zodiac sign, sun sign. And it is a stone that is also associated with the water element. So a good one for helping to get into that flow and rhythm of life, being more go with the flow. And I think that's part of connecting with your intuition, is when you're able to be more in flow with life. And I think we've all had the experience where when you kind of get into this like groove and you're maybe being more intuitively aware of where the universe is guiding you and kind of taking those paths that feel right to you and not taking those paths that don't feel right, instead of doing what seems like you should do, or following what's gonna make me more money or something like that. Then we sometimes find ourselves more more successful in the end, or happier. Success is open to interpretation, what that means for everybody. So this one can really help a lot with that. It can help to tune you into your emotions. It can help for emotional balance. So it's not about turning emotions off, or not. We want to experience emotions, but it's about doing so in a healthy way, where we're able to sit with our emotions, we're able to gather what we need from our emotions, we're able to process our emotions, and then also able to separate ourselves from our emotions. So knowing that they don't, own us, they don't define us, if that makes sense. So Aquamarine, another good one. And let's see, I missed grabbing my other one I was going to show, so let me grab it real quick. And I've got a piece of Moonstone here. Lovely. Another one that's really good for intuition, so good one for opening up that third eye and opening you up to receive intuitive messages, to connect to your own intuition. Again, kind of that same, these all kind of go together because it's kind of, again, about that flow of life and being able to follow your intuition into what's right for you, what's truly right for you, and not what like maybe other people tell you is right. It's associated with the moon, so like the moon, we all go through phases, right? Life changes. We are never going to escape that. There's always changes in life, and we are always going to, be forced to deal with that. And we can do so by, trying really hard to stop it from happening. We can do so by getting mad and getting sad, and all those things might happen to some degree. But the more we can get into, again, that kind of flow of moving with the phases of life and the changes, and maybe stepping away from labeling change as good or bad. I know that's not always going to happen, but something that's a good practice to get into is instead just being like, well, what can I get from this? What can I learn from this? Where can I go forward from this? How can this ultimately benefit me, in my life? And just kind of embracing like the mystery of life, right? So like that's kind of part of the fun of it, the change and the sudden shifts. We don't ever know what's going to happen, and it's part of what keeps life interesting. And even though we have things that happen that are scary and maybe that are sad or that we consider bad, there's also a lot of things that happen unexpectedly that are very good and exciting and full of love. So being a little more open to that. All right. Those are the three I want to talk about today. I did make a special bracelet here that has these three crystals. So it's got your amethyst, and then it's got a alternating moonstone and aquamarine here. So special Pisces energy bracelet. I listed it in my shop, and the link to that is in the info section of this video, the about section of this video, as well as in my profile. So if you are a Pisces, or you know someone who's a Pisces, or someone who could use some Pisces energy and you're looking for a special present, this is a really great one for them to really connect into healing crystal energy that will support them specifically, or you specifically. So anyway, thanks for being here. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything, please drop it down below. I'd love to hear about maybe your experiences working with these crystals, maybe your experiences as a Pisces, or anything else. And don't forget to subscribe. All right, bye.